Adding decimals, hypothermia. Victor's temperature was at 94.2 degrees. Per the doctor's orders, the nurse got him out of the wet clothing, started to dry him, and put him in warm blankets. Next, while continuing the warming efforts, they also provided intravenous fluids and warm, moist oxygen. Given all these efforts and some amount of time passing, she finds that his temperature has gone up 1.25 degrees. What is Victor's temperature? So to solve this, we need to go over adding decimals. When we add decimals, we need to line up the decimal, which is essentially allowing us to line up the place values. This is the same process that we used in adding whole numbers, only we also need to ensure the decimals are lined up vertically. The way that we decide where to put the decimal in the answer is to bring it straight down. So, in this example, we are going to have the 94.2, which we can write on top. And then we're going to add 1.25. So to ensure we line up the decimals, we're going to put the decimals right there. Then we will put the 1, the 2, and the 5. We're going to add these numbers together. So we are going to work from right to left. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 2 plus 2 is 4. We bring down that decimal. Then 4 plus 1 is 5. And then we just bring down the 9. So the temperature for Victor is 95.45 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, let's look at another example. And we're just going to add two decimals together. So to do this, we're going to line up the numbers like we did last time. This one has nothing in the ones place. And then here we are, we're going to add another 0 there, just so we keep it all consistent and looking the same. We could bring the decimal down right away to make sure that we account for where the decimal is. So now we can start adding. So we start on the right. 4 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus 7 is 10. We put the 0 there and we carry the 1. The 1 plus 6 plus 0 is 7. We'll put the 7 there. Then we have our decimal, and then we have 0, because 0 plus 0 is 0. So this is our solution that we are looking for. In review, just like whole numbers, decimals must have their place values aligned. Then the decimal will get brought straight down to the answer. Now that we've covered the basics about rounding, let's look at another example in regards to temperature. Walter is watching his temperature as he just finished the Seattle Marathon in cold, pouring rain temperatures. He first took his temperature, which read 95.4 in the warming center that was set up by the marathon. In an hour, his temperature is taken again and reads 1.9 degrees higher. What is his new temperature? So to answer this question, we must add. So we will have 95.4 on the top, and then we can put 1.9 below it. And now we can start adding. We start right to left. So 4 plus 9 is 13, so we put the 3 there, and we carry the 1 to indicate that there's a 1 that we need to add to the ones place. So 1 plus 5 plus 1 is 7, and there's that decimal place that we bring straight down, and then we just bring down the 9. So Walter's new temperature is 97.3 degrees Fahrenheit.